I just flew all the way across the world to Cambodia, a country that some articles have called the most sinful country on earth. And today we're going to put that to the ultimate test. Is Cambodia really a land of sin, or is there something incredible that the world is missing? We're going to explore everything from ancient temples that look like they're straight out of a movie to the hidden realities that you don't see in the headlines. We've got a crazy journey ahead of us. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss a single second. We're going to dive headfirst into the history, the culture, the controversies. I'm talking about the dark past of the Khmer Rouge, the massive casinos, and the truth behind so-called red light districts. But we're also going to see a side of Cambodia most people never get to experience. We'll meet locals, hear their stories, and discover the kindness and resilience that defines this nation. This isn't just about busting a myth, it's about finding the truth. So, is Cambodia the most sinful country, or one of the most misunderstood? By the end of this video, you'll know the answer. We're going to separate fact from fiction, and what we uncover might just change everything you thought you knew. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because this is going to be one of the most eye-opening videos we've ever made. Let's get started. Chapter 1. To understand Cambodia today, you have to understand what happened here less than 50 years ago. From 1975 to 1979, the country was ruled by the Khmer Rouge, led by Pol Pot, who tried to reset society to year zero. They emptied cities, forcing people into the countryside to toil as farmers. It was a radical experiment with devastating consequences for everyone. Doctors, teachers, artists, anyone with an education were branded enemies. Nearly 2 million people died, almost a quarter of the population, through execution, starvation, disease, and overwork in the killing fields. 1 in every 4 people. The trauma is still fresh, shaping families and communities today. It explains the poverty that followed, gaps in education, and the struggle to rebuild from ashes. When you see older people here, realize almost all lived through this nightmare and lost loved ones. It wasn't just political. It was an attempt to erase culture and history itself. So when people throw around labels like sinful, remember the context. This nation went through hell and is still healing. Today's challenges, corruption, poverty, exploitation, are downstream of that historical trauma. Chapter 2. Long before the Khmer Rouge, Cambodia was home to one of the most magnificent empires on earth, centered at Angkor Wat. This place is absolutely mind-blowing, the largest religious monument in the world. Built in the 12th century, its scale and artistry are unbelievable. It's a living spiritual center. Monks pray here every morning before sunrise. Originally Hindu and dedicated to Vishnu, Angkor Wat later became Buddhist, mirroring the nation's spiritual journey. Today, Cambodia is overwhelmingly Theravada Buddhist. Faith is woven into daily life. Almost every home has a spirit house. Offerings of incense and fruit keep harmony with the unseen. Core principles, compassion, non-violence, karma, shape community, conduct, and a shared moral compass. After attempts to erase religion, faith became an anchor, a way to heal and find meaning. The spiritual heritage here is a testament to artistic, cultural, and moral heights, stronger than any stereotype. This is the soul of Cambodia, a source of national pride emblazoned on the flag and alive in everyday kindness. Chapter 3. The reason we're here is articles and videos labeling Cambodia the most sinful country in the world. These claims mash together stats on gambling, corruption, and a sex industry, and then slap on a sensational title. The problem? Massive oversimplification, like judging a person by the worst day of their life. These rankings ignore context, history, deep-rooted faith, and the everyday reality of 16 million people. On the ground, the difference is night and day. Yes, corruption exists. Yes, a sex trade exists. Yes, gambling exists. But they don't define the country. The sinful label is a lazy stereotype, often imposed from afar, without understanding poverty, trauma, and geopolitics. Our goal now, challenge the one-dimensional narrative with context, nuance and voices from Cambodia. We'll talk to experts, see situations ourselves, and ask why, not just what. Because the truth here is more complex, more heartbreaking, and far more hopeful than clickbait can capture. We must address the sex industry and trafficking with care and respect, real problems with human costs and Cambodian-led solutions. Behind headlines are shelters, education, job training, and psychological support. The real work that protects the vulnerable. Let's talk gambling. In a decade, Sihanoukville exploded with casinos, glittering towers dominating the skyline. It looks like Vegas in Southeast Asia, driven by foreign investment, mainly from China. Here's the twist. Cambodians are forbidden to gamble. This industry targets foreign visitors. Boom times brought jobs and cash, but also displacement, chaotic construction, and environmental damage. In 2019, a ban on online gambling, under pressure from Beijing, collapsed the industry overnight. Workers left, projects stalled, and crime and loan sharking surged in the vacuum. Now, corruption, the invisible tax that touches daily life, from traffic stops to paperwork fees. Cambodia scores low on corruption perception. People feel it. Justice and services can depend on money. At scale, illegal logging, land grabbing, and shady contracts erode trust and development. After institutions were destroyed, low civil service pay normalized bribes, entrenching impunity over decades. There are efforts, an anti-corruption unit, arrests, and growing youth awareness, though critics want much more. The fight is long, but it's happening, powered by civil society and people who refuse to give up. Chapter 7. Beyond temples, folk beliefs blend with Buddhism. Spirits in trees, rivers, and the land shape daily choices. People seek blessings, consult fortune tellers, and honor ancestors. Ethics as balance with the spirit world. Chapter 8. Cambodia sits on major trafficking routes. Meth and heroin move through, fueling local addiction. A tough law and order approach led to arrests and overcrowded prisons. Critics say it punishes users, not kingpins. NGOs push a public health model. Clean supplies, treatment, mental health care. Treating addiction as illness, not sin. Chapter 9. Tourism is vital. Millions come for Angkor, sustaining guides, drivers, hotels, and vendors. But a predatory minority fueled sex tourism and stereotypes. Crackdowns continue while ethical tourism grows. Visitors can choose to be part of the solution, respect culture and support communities directly. Chapter 10. The headlines can't capture the spirit here. Kindness, warmth, and resilience after unimaginable loss. A new generation is building, creating, and telling modern Cambodia's story. So, is Cambodia the most sinful country? Absolutely not. It's not even close. If this opened your eyes, share it. Visit respectfully, support local businesses, and learn the history. See you in the next one.